Well, I have Terry with me. Terry, the warrior.
Reece.
You are a warrior Reece. Terry the warrior, and his last name is Reece. But anyway, I just had a guest on, and you were kind of apprehensive with this guest that I just had on because he says he's why?
Should I tell the truth?
Oh no, I want you to lie on my show. Of course, I want you to tell the truth.
I didn't find credible information about this young man.
No, and but that's why I kind of called him out on a lot of shows because he says he's a boxer and he's done this and he's done that. He's not really in it yet. So it was a little bit confusing, but at least we got it out that he's not really boxing right now. So at least we got that out. At least he told the truth about that.
Right.
So I got that out about him. But I just got a lot of email people, my friends out there telling me, Ninon, be careful. And it was really nice of everybody out there to do that for me. But at the same time, when I invite someone on a show, I can't really not have them on. I would definitely have them on. Let them speak their mind. He spoke his mind. He did his thing, whatever he feels he wants to do.
Right.
But there's a lot of people like that in the world and in the town, and
Well, if he's serious about what he's gonna do, then I kind of don't like to discourage anyone from doing that.
No.
Yeah. So I would encourage the young man to keep trying. But then if you're going to present yourself as being something that you're not, that's not really
that's
good.
always a very dangerous field. But that happens so much here in Vegas.
Understood.
A lot of people here, only because it's the entertainment business, but a lot of people don't do it on purpose because they think they really are great. Mm-hmm. And they think they've really put a lot of work into what they're doing because that's what they feel, whereas they haven't.
Right.
So, so we can't call them all fake, but they, that's why you got some people that make it and some people that don't. And I guarantee the people that make it, they don't just have a beautiful voice. They work hard.
That's right.
They work I mean, you look at a film star on set. I know how many hours they work because I've done a lot of filming. Right. But I know how they work and what they do. And then their training and to learn their lines and to be on time and to do. It's a lot of hard work.
And you had my friend T-Fox on last week.
Oh,
T-Fox can do so many songs back to back to back that I wonder, how do you remember all of this music in your head? But
yes.
He does.
Well, he remembers it because he's dedicated to what he does.
That's
and
right.
T-Fox is just an amazing guy. He's an amazing guy. Now, you brought this book out, and it's sort of 87, number 87.
Well,
what is this?
Even though I'm an events promoter and promote musicians,
yes,
I'm also a writer. I write and create and develop comic books.
Oh, okay.
That's my real true passion. And so this young man used to play for the New York Giants.
Okay.
When he played in NFL, the number he wore was 87.
Okay.
We actually just named the character number 87.
Awesome.
And so I get permission from celebrities, from athletes to utilize their faces, their names for my comic book characters.
How wonderful.
I like the art of being able to take real live people who maybe Hollywood hasn't come calling and put their faces on my superhero characters. That's what I love to do.
That's funny because he does what I do, because I have a lot of people on my show that haven't quite reached the plateau of being on all the famous shows.
Right.
So I kind of give them the break by coming on my show, and I really don't need all the famous people. They already get plenty of news. They get plenty of stuff. Whereas the other people that don't really get
need a break.
They need a little handout. So I give people a handout, and I get people to come on my show.
And I love your
other
show.
ways. Oh, thank you. That's why I have him back on again.
Thank you.
But I get people like you, like nobody would know that you did this.
Well, right. And my comic books are kind of specifically designed.
Yeah, there's another one here.
That is a character that we call the Admiral.
He's the Admiral.
He's an ex-Navy career guy. He actually is the face and likeness of my great brother-in-law who served in the Navy. Just retired last April. He was a martial artist expert, and so we took his face, his likeness, and we actually made a character for him. He gave us permission, and his character is called the Admiral, the Lethal Weapon.
That's amazing. The Lethal Weapon.
Yes.
That's amazing.
This young man is a late, great. He's not late. He's a great legend.
Dr. Speed of Light.
He's a legendary figure in Detroit, educator. He's an former Olympic track star.
Really?
He actually ran against the great Jesse Owens.
Really?
Yes. And his name is Dr. John Telfer. So he gave me permission to use his likeness, and some of his life story is written into the sci-fi story that we
This is how it
create.
looks.
And he was so fast, and I have to say it, for a white guy, he was really fast. And so by him running and performing against the great Jesse Owens and actually becoming a legendary coach.
And they used to run together.
Oh, yeah. They ran against each other, but they also were friends. And so he gave me permission to use his likeness, his Olympic number that's on his jersey inside of the book. Dr. John Telford is really a historical coach and educator in the Detroit area.
So this is, and then you have another one.
The last one is my, I had a young... Cazado. Yeah,
Cazado.
He's a young guy that high school, because I like to work with youth when they're wanting to get into comic book industry and doing their graphics and images. Young high school guy that he wanted to do work with me, and I said, okay, let's take your talents, we'll showcase them.
Yeah.
He hasn't even gone to college yet. But he loves to do what he's doing.
So he's young.
Yeah, he's just graduating
18,
this year.
19?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. So this is another one of your talents, as well as doing promoting people and doing everything else.
My real talent is that.
This is
writing,
his real talent.
Comics and
real talent.
Turning those into video games and films and movies.
So you do video games?
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
You have to get the funding and the money, but we're getting there.
Yes, you're getting there. Good for you. Good for you. And how is all your talent scouting going on? How's that going on?
That's going very well. As I work with T. Fox, I work with B. Taylor, the global ambassador of music.
Yes.
We're more friends than I am management for him, but I work with his management team.
Yeah.
I work with my great friend Cornelius, that does the sounds and music of Barry White. And
well, he was on our show.
Oh, yeah. And it's going really well.
So Terry has an incredible, you have an incredible life.
I love what I do.
Yes.
Not making a lot of money yet, but it's coming.
It'll come, but money is not everything, actually.
No, it's not. It's passion.
Suddenly it's passion, or it's what you like to do. But don't forget, out there, do what you like to do. It's not always about money. Believe me. It's
and now
the passion.
I'm also serving on the Southern Nevada Economic Development Committee.
Oh, okay.
Transportation and Education Committee. So what you see developing around the whole Southern Nevada area now, I got a little bit. You got a little
say in the matter.
Right.
Awesome.
It's really great to be able to work and serve people in the community.
Isn't that lovely? It's wonderful, man. Terry is absolutely fabulous. Well, he's my last guest, and we'll be back next week. And you are amazing. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Take care.
Thanks.